Ethan Miller had always believed that doing the right thing was simple. You tell the truth. You stand up for others. You follow your conscience. That belief had guided him through school, college, and into his first real job at a fast-growing tech company in Chicago. At 28, Ethan was finally feeling proud of where he stood in life. He had a steady paycheck, a small apartment, and a reputation at work as someone reliable. His manager often praised his honesty, and co-workers trusted him. To Ethan, integrity wasn't just a word, it was his identity. But life has a way of testing beliefs when timing turns against you. One Monday morning, Ethan stayed late to finish a project. As the office emptied, he noticed something strange on his supervisor Mark's computer. A spreadsheet was open, showing altered figures numbers, adjusted just enough to make the company's quarterly results look better than they actually were. At first, Ethan told himself it must be a mistake, but as the days passed, he noticed more inconsistencies. Reports didn't match raw data. Emails hinted at pressure from higher executives. Slowly, an uncomfortable truth settled in. Mark was manipulating data to impress investors. Ethan's chest tightened with anxiety. Reporting this would be the right thing. He knew that, but the timing couldn't have been worse. The company was days away from securing a massive investment deal. Hundreds of jobs depended on it, including Ethos. His own mother relied on his income for medical bills. And Mark had recently confided that he was going through a divorce and fighting for custody of his kids. Ethan felt torn between morality and consequences. For nights, he barely slept. His mind replayed every possible outcome. If he spoke up now, the deal would collapse. Chaos would follow. People would suffer. If he stayed silent, the lie would live on, but maybe things would stabilize later. This isn't black and white, Ethan whispered to himself. Still, the weight of knowing the truth grew heavier each day. On the morning of the investor presentation, Ethan made his choice. He walked into the ethics department and submitted the evidence. By afternoon, the deal was paused. By evening, Mark was escorted out of the building. The office buzzed with fear and anger. Rumors spread fast, and Ethan's name soon followed. Some co-workers avoided him. Others blamed him openly. "You ruined everything," one colleague snapped. "Wheat in a wheat." The company announced layoffs. Ethan survived them, but barely. His manager no longer trusted him. Projects were taken away. Promotions disappeared. At home, bills piled up and regret crept in. Had he done the right thing at the wrong time? Months later, the company faced a federal audit. It turned out Mark hadn't been acting alone. The manipulated data, if left hidden, would have led to massive legal trouble, possibly shutting the company down entirely. Because the truth came out early, the company survived. One evening, Ethan received an email from the CEO. "You may never know how much worse this could have been." It read, "Your decision protected this company in the long run." Ethan leaned back in his chair, tears in his eyes. The pain he went through didn't disappear. The losses were real, but so was the lesson. Doing the right thing doesn't always bring immediate rewards. Sometimes it costs you comfort, friendships, or peace. Sometimes the timing makes it look like a mistake, but in the long run, truth has a way of justifying itself. Moral: Moral: the right thing may feel wrong when the timing is painful, but integrity is never wasted. What hurts today can protect tomorrow.